Dear students, we know the relation between zeros and coefficients. Zeros and coefficient. Suppose this is the quadratic polynomial a x square plus bx plus c. This is a quadratic polynomial. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial, if alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial, then we have sum of the zeros equal to minus b by a. Minus b by a, that means coefficient of x by coefficient of x square, and product of the zeros equal to c by a, that means constant term by coefficient of x square. This is the formula. This is in case of quadratic polynomial. If cubic polynomial given, suppose this polynomial given ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. This is the cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial means it has three zeros. Quadratic means two zeros. It has three zeros. If alpha, beta, gamma are the zeros of the polynomial, then of the cubic polynomial, of the cubic polynomial, then sum of the zeros alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to minus b by a. Product of the zeros taken two at a time, alpha beta, beta gamma, gamma alpha equal to c by a. C by a. And product of the zeros, this is minus d by a. This is the relation between zeros and coefficient. Sum of the zeros equal to minus b by a, and product of the zeros taken two at a time, this is c by a, and product of the zeros equal to d by a. So first is minus plus minus. So this is our quadratic cubic polynomial, relation between zeros and coefficient of the cubic polynomial. Again, suppose the zeros are given, what will be, suppose these zeros are given, what will be the cubic polynomial? Quadratic polynomial and cubic polynomial. First formula for quadratic polynomial, we know x square minus sum of the zeros plus product of the zeros. This is the, when you have to find quadratic polynomial using this formula. X square minus sum of the zeros into x plus product of the zeros. In case of cubic polynomial, we have x cube minus sum of the zeros into x plus product of the zeros taken two at a time. This is x square, this is x minus product of the zeros, this one, x cube minus sum of the zeros into x square, product of the zeros taken two at a time, and minus product of the zeros. This is minus plus minus. So when zeros are given, we want to find cubic polynomial, then using this formula. And when you want to write quadratic polynomial, we have to use this formula. So this is the formula, and this is the relation between zeros and coefficient of quadratic polynomial and cubic polynomial. Now we consider the exercise. Now we consider exercise 2.4. This is optional. Number one given, verify that the numbers given alongside of the cubic polynomials below are their zeros. Also verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient in each case. So this is the polynomial given and that these numbers are given. So we have to verify these numbers are zeros of the polynomial. Same here also given. So three zeros are given, whether these are zeros of the polynomial or not. If these are zeros, then when we putting this value, we must have answer is 0. So solution start. Number one, we consider solution number one. One number given, let fx equal to 2x cube plus x square minus 5x plus 2. We consider this. Now we verify whether these are the zeros of the polynomial or not. First we putting half. Now f of half 1 by 2. 2 into 1 by 2 whole cube, 1 by 2 whole square, 5 into 1 by 2 plus 2. Just putting x equal to 1 by 2. This is 2 into 1 by 8, 1 by 4, 5 by 2 plus 2. This is 1 by 4, 1 by 4. This is 5 by 2 plus 2. We get this one. So this will be taking LCM. LCM is 4 LCM. 1 plus 1 minus 10 and this is 8. So 8 plus 1 on 2, 10. This is 10 minus 10 by 4. This will be 0. So what we get? First value we putting, answer we get 0. So clearly this is the 0 of the polynomial. Again you consider next value. So f of 1 putting. Next value is 1. We putting here 1. 2 into 1 cube, 1 square, 5 into 1 plus 2. 2 into 1 plus 1 minus 5 plus 2. This is 2 plus 1 minus 5 plus 2. 2, 1, this is 5. 5 minus 5, this will be 0. So what we get? This is also 0 of the polynomial. Next you consider the last value, f of minus 2. Again, we consider f of minus 2. In place of x, we putting minus 2. So 2 into minus 2 whole cube here plus minus 2 whole square, 5 into minus 2 plus 2. Just putting x equal to minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, this. 2 into minus 8 plus 4 plus 10 plus 2 minus 16 and 10, 14, 15, 16, 16. So this result is 0. So what we get? We get here 3 values are given. These values are finally putting in the given polynomial. All of these we get 0. Therefore 1 by 2, 1 minus 2 are the zeros of the polynomial. Zeros of the polynomial 2x cube plus x square minus 5x plus 2. 2x cube plus x square minus 5x plus 2. So these are the zeros of the polynomial. 1 by 2, 1, minus 2. These are the zeros of the polynomial. Why these are called zeros of the polynomial? Because when you putting this value in this polynomial, all the answers are 0. So these are the zeros of the polynomial. hence verified. Verified. This is the verification. Hence verified. Find relation between zeros and coefficient. Verification for zeros and coefficient. Relation between zeros and coefficients. We want to verify relation between zeros and coefficient. So first we taking their sum. Sum of the zeros equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 minus 2. This plus this. So this is 1 by 2 plus 1 minus 2. And if we taking else, this is 1 by 2, 1 minus 2 is minus 1. This is 2 LCM. So if we taking LCM, then 1 minus 2 minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2, this can be written as, so sum of the zeros equal to minus 1 by 2 minus 1 means coefficient of x square and 2 means coefficient of x cube. So coefficient of x square by coefficient of x cube. 1 means coefficient of x square and this 2 means coefficient of x cube. So first condition is satisfied. Now product of the zeros taking 2 at a time. Product of the zeros. So product of the zeros, that means we write in this way, product of the zeros, sum of the product of its zeros taken 2 at a time. Sum of the product of its zeros taken 2 at a time. 2 at a time, that means we write our zeros are 1 by 2 into 1 plus 1 into minus 2 plus minus 2 into this half. So that means we can write alpha beta, beta gamma, gamma alpha. So first we write in this way, this will be better. Alpha beta, beta gamma, gamma alpha. This will be better. So alpha means we assume half, beta means 1 plus 1 into beta means 1 and this is minus 2 and gamma is minus 2, alpha means 1 by 2. So this is 1 by 2 minus 2, this cancel, minus 1. This will be 1 by 2 minus 3, taking LCM 1 minus 6 and this will be minus 5 by 2. Minus 5, this is coefficient of x and 2 means coefficient of x cube. So we can write this is coefficient of x by coefficient of x cube. Minus 5 means coefficient of x and this is 2 means coefficient of x cube. Last one, product of the zeros. Product of the zeros. This is alpha, beta, gamma. Alpha, beta, gamma. Alpha means half, beta means 1, and gamma means 2. So ultimately we get minus 1. Minus 1 we can write in this way, minus 1. This is minus 2 by 2. Minus 1 means minus 2 by 2. 2 by 2, if we cancel it, we get minus 1. So this 2 means constant term, and this 2 means coefficient of x cube. So this is minus constant term by coefficient of x cube. So this is our verification of this is the relation between zeros and coefficient. Sum of the zeros also we can write this is alpha plus beta plus gamma. Sum of the zeros is this minus coefficient of x square by coefficient of x cube, and product of the sum of the product of its zeros taken 2 at a time. This is alpha, beta, beta, gamma, gamma, alpha. This is we get coefficient of x by coefficient of x cube, and the last one is constant term by coefficient of x cube. Hence verified. Hence verified. This is the verification of the relation between zeros and coefficient. If you want to verify this, whether these are zeros of the polynomial or not. So number 2, let px equal to, or fx or px as you like, x cube minus 4x square plus 5x minus 2. First we consider whether this one zeros of the polynomial or not. Putting this value, first we putting 2, then 2 cube 4 into 2 square 5 into 2 minus 2. This is 8, this is 4, 16, 10 minus 2. This and this 18, 18 minus 18, this is 0. So we get this is the 0 of the polynomial, because we putting this value for this value we get answer is 0. Next we putting 1. If you putting 1, then 1 cube 4 into 1 square 5 into 1 minus 2, 1 minus 4 plus 5 minus 2, this and this 6 minus 6 we get 0. So this one and this one is same, no need to putting that one. So we get this. Therefore 2, 1, 1 are the zeros of the polynomial, zeros of the polynomial x cube minus 4x square plus 5x minus 2, because we putting this value in this polynomial, answer will get 0. So these are called zeros of the polynomial. Hence verified. This is the verification. Next we want to verify relation between zeros and coefficient. Next we want to verify relation between zeros and coefficient. So we consider these values are, let alpha equal to 2, beta equal to 1, gamma equal to 1. First sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros. That means alpha plus beta plus gamma. Alpha means 2, beta 1, gamma 1, this is 4. We get 4 we get. That means 4, this can be written as minus 4 by 1. Minus plus 4 by 1 is 4. This one we get. And this can be written as this minus remains same, and this 4 this minus we get coefficient of x square. Minus 4 means coefficient of x square. This is coefficient of x square, and 1 means coefficient of x cube. Coefficient of x cube. So this is the sum of the zeros. Next we consider product of the zeros taken 2 at a time. Next, sum of the product of its zeros taken 2 at a time. 2 at a time. So this will be alpha, beta, beta, gamma, gamma, alpha. Alpha means 2, beta means 1. And this is beta 1, gamma 1. Gamma 1, alpha 2. This is 2 plus 1 plus 2 and 4, we get 5. We get 5. So 5 can be written as 5 by 1. We get this. So 5 means coefficient of x and 1 means coefficient of x cube. This is coefficient of x. 5 means coefficient of x and 1 means coefficient of x cube. Coefficient of x cube. So these are the product of its zeros taken 2 at a time. Now product of the zeros. Third one, product of the zeros. This is alpha, beta, gamma. Alpha is 2, beta is 1, gamma is 1. This result is 2 we get. Then this 2 can be written as minus 2 by 1. Minus 2 by 1. Minus plus and 2 by 1 is 1. 2 by 1 is 2. So this is minus. This minus 2. Minus 2 means constant term. This one constant term by 1. 1 means coefficient of x cube. Coefficient of x cube. So this is the verification, and this is the relation between zeros and coefficients. Sum of the zeros equal to minus coefficient of x square by coefficient of x cube. Product of the zeros taken 2 at a time. This is of its zeros taken 2 at a time. This is coefficient of x by coefficient of x cube, and the last one product of the zeros is minus constant term by coefficient of x cube. Hence verified. Hence verified. This is the verification between zeros and coefficient. So they are students. So these are very easy problem, very easy solutions also easy. So if this problem is easy, then please like this video, subscribe my channel and click the bell icon. Thank you.